Hello everyone, this is Gemini 33 coming at you with I was about to say long-awaited video, but then again, these airplanes were released 2 days ago. Welcome to another Gemini Just Releases video. Today we'll be going over the June releases, which in my opinion are okay. I mean, people are saying that they're bad, that they're boring, that they were nothing like last month, which was like they made a lot of money from these planes, like the TWA Retro, for example. They made a lot of money out of those. But today we shall go over the June releases, which in my opinion, I like it when Gemini Jets makes some good and some bad. Like, I don't like it when they did what last month did. Like they made a bunch of new good ones, so they would all go out of stock quickly, and those people that had to wait in order to buy them because they need to get enough money, for example, didn't have the time to buy them. I like it when Gemini just goes slow and steady like they did this month. So I think that this month's releases are good. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. I'm at least going to buy 3 models this month. So today we'll be going over, right now we're going over the Airbridge Cargo 747-8. Airbridge Cargo is a Russian airline. It operates within Russia and Asia and Europe, and they do some American routes as well. I will not be getting him due to the fact that I don't think there's a high demand for him, especially at my airport, which is in Toledo, Ohio, by the way. Next up, we have the Emirates 777-200 extra range instead of the long range, which was what they did last month, or at least a couple of months ago. Wait, it wasn't last month, it was years ago. I will not be getting him due to the fact that I already have an Emirates model, and I like it the way it is. So, next up, we have the Emirates A380-800 in the PSG France livery. Once again, another Emirates release. Apparently they're doing like a mass out of Emirates Airlines, but yeah, here's another Emirates plane for your Dubai collectors. Next up, we have Hawaiian Airlines 767-300. This plane will be good if you're doing like a Los Angeles or San Jose, California, something like that, where these guys fly to. But I'm not gonna get him because I already have my mind set on the A330. Due to the fact that I think that the A330 would well reach Toledo, and it couldn't really reach this. The 767 couldn't really reach. Next up is the best one, in my opinion, the JetBlue A320 in the Veterans livery. I will most definitely be getting this one, for two reasons. Number one, I respect our veterans. Number two, I need more JetBlue. So there we go, two birds with one stone. Next up is another plane that I'm going to buy. Instead of the Lufthansa Cargo 777, I'm getting this one due to the fact that the 777 doesn't really operate that much to smaller airports. They go mainly to like big ones like Los Angeles, for example, and Seoul, for example. However, their MD-11s go everywhere, and I mean everywhere, including Africa. So I'll be getting him because I feel there's a high demand for him, and that the MD-11s go to most airports rather than the 777. Next up, we have the Norwegian 787-9. Now, I know most Gemini Just collectors are Americans, and in case you haven't watched my monthly montages video, Norwegian Airlines might get banned from the United States due to their not being safe for some reason. I don't know what, I don't understand that. But if they're not banned, I will get this one because I feel that Norwegian Airlines is trying to expand its reach into America, just like Icelandair is. And Icelandair actually wanted to fly to Detroit, but the Delta wouldn't let them. That's a problem with Detroit. Delta's not letting anyone in besides their partners. For example, Qatar, Turkish, and Icelandair wanted to fly to Detroit, but they're having trouble with Delta in the way. So, yeah. However, my airport is Delta dominated, but hopefully it won't be as strict on airlines. So I will be getting him because I feel that Norwegian is trying to expand their reach in America, because they did activate their Oakland, California route, and Oakland is right across the river from San Francisco, which they do go to, which is kind of strange. Next up, we have the Vietnam Airlines A330-300 in the new colors. This airplane is pretty cool. I will not be getting him though, because as I know of, Vietnam Airlines does not fly to America, and if they did, I would most probably get the A350 or the 787-9. So that's that. Last but not least, we got the Vueling A320-2 with sharklets. This is a cool plane. I would get this if I was like a European collector, but if you're a Great Britain, if you're a collector from Great Britain, I feel like this would be a good choice to get as well, because Vueling does fly to Manchester, for example. I just uploaded a crash course airports in Manchester, and Vueling is expanding its reach into Great Britain, and that would be a good choice. Next up is the 1 to 100 scale. Just a disclaimer, I will not be getting any of these because I am not a 1 to 100 collector. First, we have the American Embraer 190. They're basically doing what they did always. They're either making 1 to 100 models of stuff that was 1 400 models last month, which is what they're doing now. Next up, we have the British Airways Concorde. This is amazing detail. I didn't get a look at these pictures that well, but look at the cockpit. Either that's horrible design or that's amazing detail. Next up, we have the Delta A321 Sharklets. This is a cool looking plane. I had the pleasure of seeing the A321 twice within 2 days when I made my trip down to Augusta, Georgia, which was cool. Next up, we have the Emirates A330, A380-800. They're catching up on the A380s, A380 special liveries for Emirates on Gemini Jets 1-200. They recently released the Wildlife 2, so they're going back to the boring old Wildlife 1. Next up, we have the Northwest Airlines 747-400, which I don't know why they made this, but it's nice. It's nice. Some retro stuff going on. In case you didn't know, Northwest was my favorite airline, as they were the launch customer of this plane, which is kind of cool. They're saying something down here. I can't exactly see what it is. Spirit of the something something. I have no clue. Next up is the Philippine Airlines A330-300 with the 75th anniversary sticker. I know they released the 777 with the 75th anniversary sticker. I didn't know they released an A330, which is cool. Next up, we have the Thai Airlines ATR-72. This looks like a tiny plane, but it could fit in your palm, probably. It looks cool. It has a lot of detail on it. Next up, we have the United Express -8, -8-100. I don't believe they operate these to such a great extent anymore. Maybe to like smaller airports, like they operate the Embraer 120. They still operate those. I can't believe they do, but either they do or they don't. I don't know. Next up, we have the United States Air Force 747. This plane carries the shuttle, space shuttle, and look at all that detail. Look at all the antennas and HUD boxes and this line right here. That's amazing. This plane, it looks awesome. Next up, we have two special ones. Recently, I don't know when, but recently, Gemini just released buses in the U.S. Airways buses in 1/400 scale. So now they're doing it in 1/200 scale, which is kind of neat. I guess this is like a memory of U.S. Airways after they were bought by American. But yeah, so if you need airport accessories for your 1/200 scale airport, there you go. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching this video. Rate, comment, share, and subscribe. I know these are the 3 models that I'll be getting, hopefully. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one.